One of the hardest moments that I think I've faced in my professional climbing coaching career is being plagued with the self-doubt that I am not good enough to do my job. I can think of when I was training an athlete once, and I was coaching her probably for 4 to 6 months, and in that period of time, we just saw consistent growth. And there came a point in her development where I felt like I couldn't coach her or help her get any better. And for a coach, that's a hard pill to swallow. I personally really had a hard time actually really even thinking about it. This athlete, at some point in time, I realized that it was the best decision for her to move on to a more advanced coach. And I had a lot of struggles with that. I easily let her move on, but I related her moving on to a more advanced coach that I admired and respected as me not cutting it. And that's just not the case. And you have to remember, it's not you, it's just the way it works. And that kind of gut punch can really bring up a lot of problems and a lot of self-doubt. But what you really need to learn how to do is take the punch, learn from it, and move on. Climbing is a very ego-based sport, and I know I've said that before. And the hardest part of climbing is getting yourself out of climbing so you can climb better at what you love to do. You go through these phases in life and you go through these times where you really kind of get caught up in your head. And I think it's very easy to let these things spiral. And this turns into self-doubt in itself because it kind of stirs. It's almost like a freaking crock pot. Because if you don't get it on check and you don't watch it, it just slowly festers. Because you can set a crock pot on and it can cook all day and you can just forget about it. But if you forget about it and you let it stew, shit's gonna kick your ass in the end, and that's not what we want. And so you've gotta push past the pain, you gotta push past the self-doubt, because if you don't push past these things, you'll never, ever ascend. So keep fighting, keep pushing, and don't let self-doubt win.